So it's been close to a year since we last reviewed the Brydge Pro Plus. Now between now and then, Brydge has updated the firmware to version 2.02, I think, which brings native multi-touch.
And if you read the attached reviews, it makes it sound like it's amazing. So is it? In short, a little bit. By how much? That's what you're gonna find out.
Now before we get into the detailed review of version 2.0, just be warned that we're not gonna go through all the detail about this product, just the firmware update and the native touch functionality. Everything that we said almost a year ago is still relevant in terms of overall design and keyboard functionality.
We're really just gonna hammer on the updated trackpad software.
Hammer it. Now before the update, you couldn't pinch or zoom and scroll through your page history. 3-finger swipe for the home screen was, well, non-existent, as with app expose or app switching. Now, you could do some of these things, but you had to do it the Brydge way if you could get it to work. But with the updated firmware, everything works as is. Is it like the Magic Keyboard that is so great? So with the version 2.0 firmware, we went through all the trackpad gestures for 1 finger, 2 fingers, and 3 fingers, and compared them against the Magic Keyboard for the iPad Pro. Now, when it comes to 1-finger gestures, we didn't find any differences between the Pro Plus and the Magic Keyboard. In fact, we really didn't have any issues before the update either, so let's go on to 2 fingers and 3 fingers. Probably the most important thing is scrolling up or down, since that's how our entire digital world is structured. Vertical scrolling on the Brydge Pro Plus is a little clunkier, though it is better than it was before. It's fairly smooth, but not as smooth as the scrolling on the Magic Keyboard. Now, every once in a while, the Pro Plus gets confused about what's going on and ends up doing a single tap action rather than a double scroll. And this confusion actually happens quite a bit anytime you use more than, well, 1 finger. Side to side scrolling seems a bit smoother, though that's something we do less of, so we didn't notice as many glitches. Every once in a while, again, it thinks you're using 2 fingers instead of 1. The big one for me is the home and app switching gestures. I use these quite a bit, and the Brydge Pro Plus performs well with these gestures. However, switching between the apps, which is kind of like scrolling with 3 fingers across all your apps, you end up, well, again, with those flaky double tap, single tap, finger tap action things. So overall, I am actually very impressed that Brydge kept up in terms of developing the Brydge Pro Plus for the iPad Air and the Pros. Is it a worthy contender to the Magic Keyboards? I would say no, because the idea of turning your iPad into a laptop is a little misguided. Why?
Because laptops are bottom heavy and an iPad with a Brydge keyboard is top heavy. So right off the bat, it feels weird.
Another reason
why it feels misguided is how awkward it is to remove the iPad from the keyboard. Pulling and sliding the iPad in and out of the hinges takes much more effort than a magnetic attachment method with the Magic Keyboard.
Like seriously, like.
Just so weird.
I think, nope.
And it's not lined up.
It's not lined up. And then if you go to the Magic Keyboard, you're like,
boom.
Boom.
It's done.
Oh, and it lines up nicely. You don't have.
I've never seen the white version. We have a white one? Oh, that's so pretty. Goes with my nails.
It does.
We like to write and doodle with our iPads, so that just generally gets annoying, having to yank and push my iPad in all the time. Having a trackpad that almost mimics the Magic Keyboard doesn't mitigate that annoyance from our perspective. Honestly, if you're looking for the best non-Apple trackpad keyboard, you can't go wrong with the Logitech Folio Touch. It works exactly like the Apple Magic Keyboard, but doesn't cost as much. You just have to accept the fact that your iPad won't look like a laptop. Brydge has tooted that the lag time between getting the keyboard connected and the iPad has also been improved and is near instantaneous and is faster than before, but there's still a lag.
So that's all we got for this very quick update to the Brydge version 2.0 firmware updated. Again, I'm very impressed that Brydge kept working on this product, but is it a worthy contender to the Magic Keyboard? I would say no, but this Brydge Pro Plus I think is still about 50% cheaper, but you're making a lot of compromises from my perspective, but it is probably within the top 3 now when it comes to products with trackpads. It's definitely better than the Moft thing we tested last week. So do check that video out. If you're wondering what Val and I are drinking, do check out that video. We've kind of stripped out all the the drink portions, and we've created our own channel called Cocktail Reviews A, so do check that out. Again, if you want the full details about the physicality of this entire product, do check out that review as well. All that stuff is in the description section below. First time watching one of my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe. We produce unsponsored content, all the stuff that you see us review. It's all bought by us. We don't take any money from anybody to do these reviews because that's not how reviews are done. We're reviewers, not influencers. Anyways, get your stuff through our Amazon links. First time watching my videos, hit subscribe. That's kind of all I got. Monty's down there. Hey, buddy.